best part about getting my hip replacements is that I don't even feel that they're there. I feel normal. I feel like I am just my God-given person. So martial arts started for me at a really, really young age. I'm now a 7th degree black belt, 4-time world champion. As a martial artist for over 40 years, one of the things that we learn is self-discipline and self-awareness. And when I started to be self-aware of my body's rejection to the training, I knew it wasn't right. And I was starting to feel tightness and pinching in my hips, and then it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. And so I went to get an MRI, and they said that I had arthritis building up in my hips. My wife was putting my socks on, my son needed to be picked up off the floor, and I couldn't bend over and pick him up unless my legs are completely straight. And I have a high pain tolerance, but the pain in my heart of not being able to see my son play with his dad or feel that is what made me really wanted to get the hip replacements done. And so I reached out to some of the parents that I have here at our martial arts school, and they kept giving me the same name, Dr. Jeffrey Hodrick.
When a patient like Mark comes to us, it's not lost on me that Mark's young, and it's a tough decision. Patients that end up in our office have thought about this sometimes for weeks, sometimes for months, sometimes for years. And I understand that. It's a big deal. We know it's a big deal. So we try to spend a lot of time talking about that, making sure that we listen to the various complaints and maybe the treatments that they've tried already. And I think that goes a long way of establishing a relationship. I think what we do starts with a relationship.
And so from day one, I mean, he was able to provide a level of comfort and communication that is just needed.
At Southern Joint Replacement Institute, our approach is patient-centered, patient-focused. We cherish our patients. It's the number one reason why we do this, and their outcomes, of course, and their experience is what takes precedent over anything else. We have an incredible level of expertise throughout our staff, both in the clinic and physical therapy in the hospital.
The Southern Joint Replacement Institute has really changed my life because it's given me a chance to be able to live it to my fullest, giving me a second chance of being able to run, jump, and play with my son, to teach martial arts. It is my business. Southern Joint Replacement Institute impacted my life, and with that, I want to be able to impact the community.